I feel like I need to explain this to you so you can get the full impact of this song. And since I am really good at making a short story long, I have written down what I want to share. This song was written and sung by Don Francisco. I heard him live twice in the late 70s and have several of his records, one which includes this song. But it probably has been 30 years since I have heard it. A few weeks ago, a friend posted another of Don Francisco's songs on Facebook. After listening to that song on YouTube, the next song that came up was "I'll Never Let Go of Your Hand." I sat there staring at the lyrics on the computer screen and played it again. This was my song for this time in my life. As a lot of you know, I have struggled with depression and anxiety, especially since Jason's death. And although I am better, I am still a work in progress. Pastor Kurt has talked about listening for God's voice. While I did not hear an audible voice, I knew I was supposed to sing this song. It had to be God because this was way out of my box. Although I always wished I had a voice to be able to sing a solo, that was back in my 20s and 30s, not when I was 60. Other than a solo in my 5th grade Christmas school program and singing in a quartet at a funeral because they didn't know who else to ask, a choir is the smallest group I have ever sang in, but I have to trust that God knows what he is doing. I first asked Myrna to listen to me and determine if it would be painful for the congregation to listen to me sing. She helped me get it into a key we hoped I could handle. The music committee agreed to put me on the schedule. But God wasn't done with me yet. One additional revelation came to me last week when I was practicing. As my family and close friends know, I am not the most logical person around. I have always been very good at the what-ifs in my life. In 2015, I sat with 3 different people as they were dying. I held their hand so they would know they weren't alone. After those experiences, I started thinking about who would hold my hand when I was dying. While Stan has many, many wonderful attributes, caregiving is not necessarily one of them. It would drive him crazy to sit and hold my hand for hours. I know how silly this sounds, but it was something I thought about a lot. While singing this song, it hit me. Jesus has told me, "I'll never let go of your hand." I know what you've been hearing. I've seen you hide your fear, embarrassed by your weaknesses, afraid to let me near. I wish you knew how much I long for you to understand. No matter what may happen, child, I'll never let go of your hand. I know you felt forsaken by all you've known before. When you failed their expectations, they frowned and closed the door. But even though your heart itself should lose the will to stand, no matter what may happen, child, I'll never let go of your hand. The life that I have given you, no one can take away. I've sealed it with my spirit, blood, and word. The everlasting Father has made his covenant with you, and he's stronger than the world you've seen and heard. So don't you fear to show them all the love I have for you. I'll be with you everywhere, in everything you do. And even if you do it wrong and miss the joy I've planned, I'll never, never let go of your hand. The life that I have given you, no one can take away. I've sealed it with my spirit, blood, and word. The everlasting Father has made his covenant with you, and he's stronger than the world you've seen and heard. So don't you fear to show them all the love I have for you. I'll be with you everywhere, in everything you do. And even if you do it wrong and miss the joy I've planned, I'll never, never, never let go of your hand. I'll never let go of your hand.